Hello, you ungrateful pig people. It is me, Ralts. And yes, I am doing your SPDL Ralts draft analysis. Haha, as you can see on the side, I spammed the title screen so you couldn't see the actual rankings. That's going to be fun sliding through because I went to get a snack and it just kept on pasting. So we're just gonna have to scroll through. Can you guess how many title screens there are? Ha ha ha. But yeah, let's just do this. Alright. SPDL draft analysis by me and Loom. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's very interesting. Anyway, yes. On number 16, we have the Quartz Hill Torteras. This team consists of Zero Aura, X-Cloud, Barbarical, Jirachi, Noivern, Volcarona, Eldegoss, Ferrothorn, Toxicroak, and Mega Heracross. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Or Tilted. Okay. So let's just get right into it. First up, you have the team just bad, to be honest. Let's one sec. This is definitely not peak performance. Definitely not peak performance. Can we just one Sekiro? Because we're just gonna keep on going. This is definitely not peak performance. Okay, this is not gonna work. Anyway, okay. Can I just put this team? Nope, this is definitely we're having. Alright, anyway. Some things you usually want on a team are immediate physical offense, immediate special offense, minimal of 2 hazard removal, a grounded poison, minimal of 3 hazard setters, a firewater grass core, a fairy dragon steel core, a setup threat, defensive walls that check offensive weaknesses, healer cleric support, and speed tiers intact. This team, you don't got speed tiers intact. Speed tiers all over. Wait, do you have speed tiers intact? No, speed tiers all over the. They're not all over the place, but you have you have Zero Ore that goes down to Noivern. You have Noivern that goes down to Jirachi. You have and then you have Eldegoss going down to Ferrothorn. Also, you have 2 grass types, which play the same role in a bulky grass type. Your special offense, I guess you could say, is there with Volcarona, but you're kind of forcing Noivern into special offense as well as X-Cloud. Your physical offense, I guess you could say it's there with Zero Aura, Barbarical, Toxicroak, Mega Heracross. Yeah, I would say that you have that your physical offense is definitely there. But other than that, it's just not a good team. Sorry. Let's look at basically immediate physical offense. Yeah, you have that. Immediate special offense. Yeah, you have that. 2 hazard removal. You have rapid spin on Eldegoss, I believe. Defog on Noivern and Defog on Volcarona. That's not removal. That is an Eldegoss, which I suggest you get rid of, and 2 mons that are offensive. You're forcing to run defog. That's not hazard removal. Grounded poison, yeah, you have that. 3 hazard setters, you have, I hope, you have Jirachi, Ferrothorn, and Barbarical. Yeah, that's pretty good. Firewater Grass Core, you have it. Fairy Dragon Steel Core. Wait, you don't have a fairy. You don't have one of the most important typings in draft league format. Yeah, that's just solidified your spot here. And then defensive walls to check offensive weaknesses. You definitely don't have that. And then healer cleric support. I guess I can't even give you that, like, because all you have is Jirachi. And then your speed tiers, I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt and say yes. Yeah, your team was like pretty good with like Slowbro, Mega, and like other stuff before you made all the trans. Like your team was pretty good. I would still say you got rid of the wrong stuff and picked up the wrong stuff. Your team could have been like very, very good if you kept Slowbro Mega, kept Torn Eye, and then just made some trans other than that. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. And sorry. Next team. This is number 15 spot, the Birmingham Diesels. This team, all I have to say is you don't meet a lot of the requirements. Immediate physical offense, you're relying on Crocodile for that, but Crocodile is forced into a lot of roles on this team. Immediate special offense, yeah, you have that. Your team excels with hazard removals, so I can guarantee nobody's bringing hazard removals. Grounded poison, yeah, you have that. 3 hazard setters. You do not have that. You have Klefki with spikes, Dragalge with T-spikes, and Crocodile stealth rocks, but Crocodile, again, is forced into a lot of roles here. You have Spectre, and with Spectre, you want a defensive dark type, so you're basically either, like, every week you have to run either Crocodile offensively, defensively, or a rocker, and like, Mandibuzz, a defensive dark type, would be great for this team, and Crocodile, you could I just like, I would suggest drop Ditto, drop Crocodile, and drop Breakson, and then pick up a new ground type, pick up an offensive ground type, pick up a defensive dark type, pick up another stealth rocker, and then you already have 2 fires, so you don't need another one. And then yeah, then your team is pretty good. Like, just drop Ditto, Crocodile, Breakson, and then pick up some other stuff, like, and then pick up an offensive ground type, defensive dark type, and then that's really it. You could just use those extra points to get something else. Next up, at the 14th spot, we have the Mexico Mimikyus. This team has 2 LCmons, which is not really the best, but I guess I kind of get it. Yeah. Immediate physical offense, yeah, you have that. Immediate special offense, Chandelure, Rotom Frost, and Clefable. I'm not really leaning to immediate special offense, so that's a no for me. Minimum 2 hazard removal. You have Defog on Rotom Frost and Defog on Mons that do not run over Defog, so I cannot give you that one. Grounded Poison, yeah, you have that. Firewater Grass Core, you have Tangrowth, Mega, Gyarados, and Shandy, yeah. Fairy Dragon Steel Core, yeah. One setup threat, yeah. Defensive walls, no, not really, but sure. Healers and Clerics, no. Like, your defensive mons don't have good recovery. Like, I guess some do, but a good wish pass would really help this team. And speed is intact. I'm not even gonna check that, but I don't think so. Sorry. Anyway, next team. Next team. We went 16th, 15th, 14th spot goes to the Lumios Lux Rays. Yeah. Immediate physical offense for sure. Immediate special offense for sure. Minimum 2 hazard removals for sure. Grounded poison. No. Minimum 3 hazard setters for sure, I think. I can't really, like, this team just is crowded on the little thing. Fire Dragon Steel Core, I'm just gonna say yes because I can't. Yeah, you have where's your dragon? What? Altaria? Not Altaria. When you have a fairy dragon steel core, you're supposed to just be fairy and dragon for defensive, and then dragon type supposed to just sweep. And on this team, it's fairy and steel are offensive, with the dragon type being defensive, which is not really how you like to run dragon fairy steel core. So I'm not gonna give you that. Defensive wall to check offensive weaknesses, yeah. Healer and cleric support. I just feel like, yeah, you have Florges. And then speed tier's intact, no. This team is just crowded. A lot of mons play the same role on this team, and I feel like you could definitely do better. Maybe get rid of Altaria for sure. Just get rid of Altaria. Get rid of Magnetric, that's for sure, because you picked up Magnetric over Jolteon. But I can't really say anything. Drop Altaria, drop Magnetric, get an offensive dragon, get another electric type. That's it. Maybe drop Straptor if you need it. If you need the points. But yeah, that's my suggestions. Next team, San Francisco Salazars. I wrote a lot of notes on this team because it was the first team. Yeah. You have no good hazard removal. That's a big thing. Your defensive mons can't check your offensive weaknesses. You don't have a healer or a cleric. Speed tiers are not intact. You have frail mons. You have Halucha. You have Galarian Manitam. You have Raikou. You have Venomoth, Tapu Bulu, and Typhlosion. Offensive mons. No, Sableye is not offensive. And then you have Sableye, Druddigon, Metagross, Swampert, which are being forced into a defensive role here, and only Sableye has reliable recovery. You do not have a Wish Passer, that's why I had to give you 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th. That's why you're 12th. You have the offense, but you just don't have the defense to back it up, and that could hurt you. Next up is the Seattle Swampert. This team, your offense is Urshifu, and then you just surrounded it with who knows what. Offense, Urshifu, surrounded with, I don't know. You have Decadewey, and because of that, Orange would not let us put any team with Decadewey higher than 10th, so yeah. Sorry. No, but for real, you have Urshifu as your offense, and then you have random mons surrounding it. 2 psychic types for some reason. I feel like you're missing a bunch of types. You don't have a water type. You don't have a water type. That's a really big thing. Fire, grass. I think you have everything else. You don't have an offensive flying. Offensive flying are really good in the draft format. I don't think I have one myself, so like ignore that. Like I don't have one with no, I have Archeops. Archeops is fine, I guess. Archeops is fine. Ignore Archeops. Archeops is fine. Ignore Archeops. Boo doo boo boo boo. Boo doo boo boo boo. Boo doo boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. Archeops is fine, I guess. Don't like remind me that I said that, cause I don't wanna anybody adding me up with that. Anyways, next team. 10th team, I think. Wait, what team is this? So we have 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th. The Florida Phalanx. This is just an average team. Not good, not bad, just average. Like, you have Gliscor. You chose Gliscor, pick 1. Lopunny, pick 2. I feel like the only reason I put this tag is because Loom was working on this and he's addicted to Lopunny. So that's like why you're here. Yeah, yeah. Physical offense is definitely there. Special offense, ooh, that's a little more That's a little more iffy. Defensive mons, sure, I'll give you that one. You hit like all the points, but there's nothing special about your team, and there's nothing bad about your team. Yeah. Next up at 9th place, we have the Minneapolis Muse. This team. This team is just. Alright, let me get some things out straight. You're weak to fire, you're weak to flying, you're weak to rock. You can't really stop those. Flying, rock, and fire destroy you. I don't think you have enough good. You have no ground type, and you definitely need a wish passer on this team. But yeah, this team is just. You have 2 flying types for no reason. Chatot, drop it, get something better. Grottle, drop it. Drop Chatot, drop Grottle, drop Mew, to be honest, because Mew's being forced into too many roles on this team, and I know that with Mew forced into too many roles, it's going to do bad. Drop Mew, drop Grottle, and drop Chatot. Get a better defensive grass type. Get a psychic type, doesn't really matter, and then get a wish passer. That's literally all. Just seriously, this team needs some serious changes. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 8 is the Gibby Gibble. This team is pretty good in my opinion. The only reason it's down here is because of Breloom. I would have put it like very high, but no, Breloom just had to stop me. Anyway, this team offense is the offense on this team. Coco, Garchomp, Scizor, Raboot, yes, Raboot, Mega Glalie, and Roserade. That's amazing offense. And then you have defense to back it up. This team, so good in my opinion, but Breloom saw something bad in it. The team's good. Maybe drop Electrode for something because it doubles up on typing, but the team is good. I don't know what Breloom is saying. The team's good, and I don't care what anybody shares. Yeah. Next is the Foggy Fractures. Who coaches the Foggy Fractures anyway? I'm pretty sure. Who has a team with the Mega Blastoise on it? Oh, yeah, that team. Okay, Foggy Fractures. I hate this team. You would be solo if it wasn't for Loom, so you better thank Loom because I hate this team with a burning passion. Oh my god. Blissey, Celesteela. Do you really need those on the same team? Like, the opponent knows what you're bringing. You're bringing the top 7 mons every week. You're bringing Mega Medicham, Weavile, Hippowdon, Primarina, Superior, Blissey, Celesteela. The opponent can literally just prep for those 7 mons, and that's it. You might bring back Mortar, but you're probably not. Your rockers are not there. I hate this team, bro. Like, just change it all. Change it all. Like, you were better off just placing a Jolt. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm about to say, where's your electric type? You were better off just placing a Jolteon here if you want it to be high, because, like, this team just, not it, man. Not it. Like, put some on that the opponent can say, okay, this might come, because right now, the opponent can literally knows what mons are coming and what mons are not coming. Next up is a Teatroy. The Kidduis? No, I forgot it already. The Kidduis. The Kidduis. The Kidduis. The Kidduis. Whatever. I don't like this team. Brayloom likes this team. We had a bunch of arguments, but last team I can say is Anymon with and flying coverage kind of destroys your team. I don't want to hear that you have Colossal because Colossal is an Unmon. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. But yeah, I feel like the top 3 mons in your team, they cover each other very well. Gallade, Mega, Corviknight, Kyurem. Rabombi definitely helps this team. But yeah, it's just like flying fire coverage. Wait a minute. Freeze Dry is a chunk to every mon on your team. Freeze Dry, what resists freeze? Freeze Dry with literally anything to hit Colossal. Well, Freeze Dry with a ground move or a rock move or literally anything to hit fire types will destroy this team. For sure. Next up, forgot the placement. Let me do this all over again. 16th, 15th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th. 5th place, Seattle Sigil, One thing I can say, your physical offense is amazing. Your special offense has much to be desired. You have 1 rocker and Cradilly. You have spikes and sticky webs, though, so those help your team out a lot. But yeah, Zygarde, Mega Mawile, and Urshifu Rapid is a very good team. It's a very good physical offensive core, and I'm pretty sure you could definitely do a lot with that. And I'm excited to see what you do with this team because it's pretty good, and I'm pretty sure you could do a lot with it. Next up, number 4 spot goes to the Virginia Escapalee. We don't do Escabaleur here, we do the Escapalee. Definitely not a typo by me. This team is definitely not trying to find my notes here. I'm prepared. Okay, so speed gaps are a big part of this team's downfall. You go Ninjax and Lycanroc midday, which is big gap. Then you go from... No, that's fine. You go from Galvantula to Moltres Galar. You could call that fine, but that's more than a 15 speed gap, so I wouldn't call that fine. Then you go... No, that's fine. And then you go Weezing Galar to Palossand. You go Weezing Galar to Palossand, which is... Ew. Which is not the best. Webs help your team a lot. On the physical side of things, I think it's pretty good. Specialized things, I think it's pretty good. I just can't get around that you drafted Rillaboom first pick. It's a Rillaboom. You could have gotten it second round, but it's your first pick. Don't agree with that, but I'd like to see what you can do. I kind of like the terrain side of things because you got Weezing Galar and Rillaboom with terrain. You also have Hitmonlee. Then you have Terrain Pulse on Blastoise Mega, which with its pulsing whatever ability, you can run Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Terrain Pulse, and then just wreak havoc. Number 3rd spot, it goes to the Seattle Shanks. You might be saying, whoa. This team literally drafted a Shanks. And the team's pretty good. Like, all I could say about this team is that it's a good team. I can't really see anything bad with it. Yeah, I can't really see anything bad with it. I actually really like Marowak Alola on a rain team, and I just I don't see anything bad with this team whatsoever, and I really like it. Yeah. Next up, number 2 spots. Who will be the number 2 spot? Will it be the loading Kamalas or will it be the Thor Thundies? It's the load, psych debated, haha, it's the Thor Thundies. Yeah, I love this team. Like, you have Tornado Starion with U-turn. You have Venipede with U-turn, I think. I don't know. You have Rotom Wash with Volt Switch. You have Darmanitan with U-turn. You have Cobalion with Volt Switch. And then you have freaking Gardevoir Mega. You have a Pivot Core with Gardevoir Mega. That's amazing. You have Shaman to counter that ground weakness. You have Nidoqueen for another kind of special attacker, but it's pretty bulky as well, which your team likes. Guzzlord just to tank those hits like it's nothing. Lickitung just to wish pass to your Gardevoir Mega or your U-turn Pivot Core to get it back. Rotom Wash, it can burn your physical attackers. It can Hydro Pump, it can Nasty Plot. Misdrevious, this thing is just a tanky beast. And then Tornteal, one of the best mons in the game. No, don't at me. Tornteal, just like it. This team, pretty good. But now, to the number 1 spot. Give it up for the loading Kamala. This team's amazing. Like, just look at this glorious team. The only thing that I don't agree with is that you have double fairy and double normal. Like, maybe get rid of Wigglytuff for something. Doesn't even matter. Just get rid of Wigglytuff for something. You have to be in, like, you're like in Curlia. Like, you had to Curlia. You're a Curlia. This draft is a Glade Curly. This draft is for a Glade or Curlia player. Like, whoa, this team is just amazing, bro. And whatever. Anyway, team's amazing, and I'm really excited to see what this team. I predict this team is gonna win the entire thing. Oh right, today is the last day, so we need to get out weekly PRs as well. Ha 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 ha, that's very fun. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna work on week 1 PRs right now. Don't know what that noise is. Okay, and bye guys.